Hello, today we will see how to apply for an animal husbandry loan on the EKCC portal. First, log in to the EKCC portal. Click on the login button located at the top of the portal. A login pop-up window will appear where the farmer needs to select Farmer Login. Enter the registered mobile number and click on Send OTP. OTP will be sent to the registered mobile number for verification. Upon successful OTP verification, the farmer will be logged into the portal. Next, select the farmer profile to continue. Once the profile is selected, the dashboard will open. To apply for a loan, click on the Apply for Loan button given below. As soon as the loan application process starts, the Select Loan Type page will open first. Here, three options will appear: KCC Crop, KCC Animal Husbandry, and KCC Fisheries. Here we want to apply for an animal husbandry loan. Click on the Select button below the KCC Animal Husbandry card. After this, the e-loan application form will open, where you first need to fill in the bank details. First, select the application type. If your loan is new, choose the new option. After this, you will be asked whether the farmer is associated with Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, or Atal Pension Yojana. This is asked only for informational purposes. If the farmer is enrolled in these schemes, select Yes, otherwise click on No. Then go to the Select Your Lender section below. Here, first select the bank type. If you select DCCB District Central Cooperative Bank as the bank type, an additional field will appear where to apply. If you want to apply for the loan through a branch, select Branch. If you want to apply through PAX, select PAX. After that, fill in the details such as state, district, bank name, branch, and PAX information. Once all the information is filled in, click on the Next button below. As soon as you click on the Next button, the Animal Husbandry Details page will open. On this page, you first need to select the farmer type from the options available in the drop-down menu. The next step is to add land details, which is optional. If you want to add land details, click on the Add button on the right side. Now, the Add Land Details pop-up will open. Here, you can select if you want to fetch your land details from the government portal or not. Select No, and select the district, sub-district, and village from the drop-down menus. Enter the land detail requested in the field below, such as the UC number or survey number. Now enter the respective owner's name exactly as mentioned in the land records and press Enter after adding each name. If the land has multiple owners, add all the owners' names in the same manner. Then enter the land area in acres. Now select the ownership type below. Then choose the source of irrigation, such as canal, borewell, or drip irrigation. After this, specify whether the land is encumbered or not. If there is no loan or mortgage on the land, select No. Now, in the present market value box below, enter the estimated value of the land. After filling in all the details, click on the Save button. The added land details will then be displayed in the table. Now, add the animal husbandry details. To add the details, click on the Add button on the right side. This will open the Add Animal Details pop-up window. Next, select the district, animal husbandry livestock type, activity type, unit type, and recommended unit. You will also be able to view the applicable scale of finance for the selected recommended unit. Then, enter the number of units. After filling in all the details, click on the Save button. Once the animal details are saved, a success message saying Animal Husbandry Details saved successfully will appear at the top of the page. If you need to add more animal details, you can do so by repeating the same process. Next, you will be asked, do you have any existing KCC loan? If you already have any other KCC loan, select Yes, otherwise, select No. Finally, click on the Next button below. After this, the next page for the loan request will open. Now, loan request page will open where the current year limit section will appear. Here, the loan amount will be automatically calculated and displayed based on the animal husbandry details added and the applicable scale of finance. Here, the production limit will be displayed for the current year. Below, year total will be shown. Under that, the year total rounded to the nearest 100 will be displayed, which will be the final loan amount. If the farmer wants to take a less loan amount, the displayed amounts can be reduced accordingly. Now, below this, a question will appear. Do you want the loan amount to remain the same for all 5 years? If the farmer wants the same loan amount for the next 5 years, select yes. If the farmer wants different loan amounts for each year, select no, and the eligibility limit for the next 5 years will automatically be calculated and displayed according to the EKCC application. After this, the system will ask, do you want to add an additional limit? If an additional limit is required, select yes. If the farmer does not require any additional loan limit, select no. Under primary security, hypothecation livestocks, or assets financed will be selected automatically. If the loan limit is more than 2 lakh rupees, the farmer must choose either agricultural land or other security as collateral security. If the farmer wants to provide agricultural land as security, tick agricultural land. If any other security is to be provided, select other security. If other security is selected, the farmer must provide the details in the description box below. After this, the system will ask, do you want to add joint applicant guarantor details? If you selected joint ownership in the land details section as the ownership type, then it is mandatory to provide the details of the joint applicant. If you want to add guarantor or joint applicant details, select yes and then click on the add button. If no guarantor or joint applicant details need to be added, select no. Now all the information has been added. Click on the next button below. Now the other details page will open. This section is optional, but if the farmer provides complete financial information, it helps in better loan evaluation and assessment. At the top, there will be an option to enter the farmer's annual income. Here, the farmer can enter the total income earned during the previous year, including agricultural income, other income, and income from allied activities. Make sure that all income details provided are accurate and genuine. Below this, there will be an option for particulars of assets owned. If the farmer wants to add assets, click on the add button on the right side. Now, a pop-up will open where the farmer needs to fill in details such as asset type, movable or immovable, asset description, present market value. After entering all the information, click on the Save button. Once saved, the asset details will appear in the table below. If more assets need to be added, repeat the same process. Next, the system will ask, do you want to add details of existing loan accounts as a borrower? If the farmer does not have any existing loan account, select no. If the farmer already has a loan account, select yes and click on the add button. In the pop-up, enter the following details: institution or bank type, institution or bank name, branch name, account number, purpose of loan, outstanding amount, account status, security details. After this, click on Save. The information entered will appear in the table below. The next option will be particulars of liabilities as guarantor. If the farmer is not acting as a guarantor for someone else's loan, select no. If the farmer is a guarantor, select yes and fill in the pop-up with the following details: borrower's name, institute type, bank or institution name, loan amount, outstanding balance, account status, then click on Save. After this, the savings account details option will appear. If the farmer wants to add a savings account, select yes and click on the add button. In the pop-up, enter the following details: institution or bank type, institution or bank name, branch name, IFSC code, savings account number. After entering the information, click on Save. Next, the Upload Documents option will appear. Select Yes to upload documents. Select No to proceed without uploading. At the bottom, a declaration section will appear. Read it carefully and ensure that all the information provided is correct. Finally, click on the Next or Save button given below. This will securely save all the entered information and allow you to proceed to the next step of the loan application process. Now, your loan application preview page will open. You can carefully review all the details here. If you want to make any changes, click on the back button to edit the information or click on the submit button to proceed further. Next, you will be taken to the e-sign page. Here, click on the sign button. After this, you will be redirected to the CDEC portal. There, click on Get OTP. An OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number. Enter the OTP in the box, check the consent checkbox, and click on Submit. After this, you will be redirected back to the EKCC portal, where you can similarly complete the e-sign process for other joint applicants and guarantors as well. Once the e-sign process is completed, click on the Next button to continue. If, for any reason, this process is not completed, the option can be skipped and you can still proceed further by clicking on the Next button. You have now successfully completed your application and you will receive an indicative in-principle sanction, where you can view all the details such as application number, KCC details, and KCC limit. After this, click on the Accept and Save button. This will submit your application to the bank you selected. Congratulations! You have successfully completed the application process. The bank will now proceed further with your application. Thank you for watching the complete process. We appreciate your time and hope this step-by-step guide was helpful.